So the pound moved higher on Friday. We had some buying to begin with. This straight into the DP and close of Thursday. You can see the selling here and also here. Huge volume in this bar. And this is where the pivots really come into their own. The rules are that if the market can break above and stay above the DP, prices will move higher. If they break back below, they tend to move lower. There's nothing really definitive, that's just the general consensus. I haven't really seen any statistics on this, but I will have a hunt round. Could be very useful. So the market comes back through, goes back through, then the selling really hits here. And we see the market trade down to the low of Thursday, back up to the average and the psychological level there of 135 before then moving lower once more before seeing the market test here and here before then trading sideways. And on the overnight, the market moving lower, the dollar's higher, and the pound has gone lower so far from midnight. Yeah, you can see there. And in the daily chart, this has now seen the 134.57 taken out at the moment. Of course, the market could bounce off this during the session. Just move across a bit, see what we've got as far as the next downside targets are concerned. We've got some support, not resistance, support here. You can see 2 or 3 times the market dropping onto the 133 there and holding. On the 76% front, I think we're probably already through. That's the same height as this, so it doesn't really matter. So already through the 76. We'll just clear all these others out as well while we're here. We're through this one. We'll just keep this one in until after today. So yeah, there's a lot of weakness around in the pound. So there's the next 76% high to low. So we've got this up, down, and then obviously market putting in 76% there. So this is the areas that we're looking at for some sort of weakness. I'll get there in a minute. Bring that over along with that. And news today, let's have a quick look at this. The whole of Europe's closed. We will be closed next week, and the US a week today. Bostock is speaking at 4:30 p.m. so not a lot of news around today. So it's going to either be quiet or one directional for the market. Meanwhile, in the Dow, this has gapped up higher, which you'll see over here. I'll come to that in just a moment. We started with the sell signal that failed. This was pulled back with a buy. The market came back and retested the same level again of 24,700 before moving higher, and then it just traded sideways for the rest of the trading session there. And as we just saw and noted, the Dow has gapped up higher. Let's just have a look, see how far we've actually gapped up on the open. Market looks like it's come back to fill that a bit as well. 172 point gap here. So will the market come back and fill this? Let's just have a look, see if we've come back 76% of it. That's for sure there. I'll just go from yeah, we've come back 76% of it, so it's a case really that we've probably already done what we need to do, and then it's a case of taking out the high and then continuing to move to the upside, which it's just have a look at this in more detail. So I'm not quite there yet. 24,967 there, nearly 25,000. And in the daily chart, you'll see that the market's gapped through the 76% that we've had marked up here. The market coming outside of the trend line on Friday, but bouncing straight back into it today. I'm just going to adjust this now to take in Fridays as the market's moved higher. Also got this 76% resistance, and then this one here as well. So, and also the high to be taken out here, which is the same level. And then finally in Bitcoin, this has moved higher over the weekend. You can see there, and we're sideways to higher at the moment. If we go down to a 30-minute chart, yesterday we had the buy signal, the market trading up to the R1 and then up to the R2 before finding some resistance. And on Saturday the market tested at the 50-bar average, went up to the close of Friday and then drove straight up. Some selling and profit taking on the way back down, coming all the way back down to 76% of this move and just below, before closing back above the 200 bar and then sideways through here, buying coming in, and also breaking the trend line there. Another trend line in there before it was broken with professional buying, and then the market just driving higher. Notice the volume there as well at the R1, a lot of volume. Market coming off the high, and then the selling disappears before the market then has a blast to the upside, which you can see here. So Bitcoin looking a bit bullish at the moment. It's turning around. It isn't coming back to where we would like it to come back to, but it's certainly got a bit of interest on the buy side at the moment. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything to report, I will let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.